Went from condos to Pop's house. On calls now bus routes.
So look, I wanna get into this topic for a certain reason. Let me see. Let me pull up this video really quick first. There's a reason I want to pull up this video. So we got Chrisean Rock, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I mentioned earlier, you said that people are not on Chrisean Rock no more. But this is important. Chrisean Rock right now, I believe, is going through a spiritual battle, right? She's in a position where she's still doing her show on Zeus.
Okay.
Right? And for the let's back up further than that, right? So Chrisean Rock turned her life over to Christ, as we all seen on, the internet and social media. I think we even talked about it one time here, didn't we? Like when you were here, right?
A few times, yeah. But she keeps doing this, Paul. So I don't want to. This.
I'm just saying. Let's talk about it though, because look, it's still important. Because it's still important when it comes down to the faith to talk about these things though, because a lot of people know who she is. If you go to this girl's Instagram, she got millions and millions of people who follow her.
Yeah.
So if no one is talking about these things, who's going to talk about it, right?
Okay.
So I think it's important, right? So when it comes down to Chrisean Rock, she done turned her life over to Christ. She done been baptized a couple of times. She, became a Christian artist, everything like that, right?
Okay.
So Chrisean Rock, she just she's on Zeus, and Zeus wanted her to do things like get into fights, to even fight with her sister.
Still again?
Zeus want. That's what Zeus want when it come down to you. They want you to basically sell your soul. That's what Zeus want. They want you to sell your soul, right?
Yeah.
That's what they want, right? So Chrisean Rock, she did like a video basically crying, saying, that's not who I am no more. I don't want to do that. I'm not working for Zeus. I don't want to work for Zeus. All type of stuff, right? And people is getting on her, right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if Chrisean Rock totally transformed. I'm not her. I could tell you that's what she tried to portray, right? But have she really turned her life over to Christ? I got something to say about that. I will play the video first, but before I play the video, do you got anything you want to say about the Chrisean Rock situation?
No, I was on Chrisean Rock's faith wagon, but she's too flip-floppy, and now it's like, okay, do it in private if you're not ready to fully commit to this change. And, with her and her son, I think she need to focus more on him, because obviously he needs more help and needs more assistance in her time. So I honestly, Chrisean, I'm over her. I think she's still looking for clout in ways, but let's see what she got to say in the video, and then we can chop it up after.
All right. So let's, and it's, this video is 14 minutes. We're not going to listen to the entire 14 minutes.
Let's not.
We're just going to focus. We're just going to focus on some of the meat of what she's talking about, and then go from there. All right. Here we go.
Shop the fight. I'm telling Sky, stop playing that weird music. Play my gospel real quick. I don't care what they say right now. Y'all keep fighting, so I turn the gospel up. Me and Sky fighting over the controls. Not because of me and Sky, because it's like stuff going on and I don't really want to be around it. Now it's like, all right, now that I'm in it, it's like, if I be quiet, don't speak up for nobody, it's not going to be a change, and everybody's scared to speak up. Every female on that show, including Natalie, is scared to speak up. And then Natalie is cool because she compensated for her silence. None of the other bitches are. I don't want to be a part of Zeus Network. I said that apology out of fear of losing my job, losing my reputation, losing my like I didn't want them like editing the show to make me look like I was the demonic one, or the one that was setting up stuff, or like I don't know what it's gonna look like. I don't even care to find out, bro. Baddies shouldn't be baddies. Zeus Network shouldn't even be a network. It's demonic as hell, bro. I wouldn't even let my daughter be on baddies, or my kids watch baddies. So why is it even a thing that's so influential, my nigga? I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all just keep saying, we tired. Nigga, me too. That's why I'm going to hang my phone up. After this FaceTime call, I'm going to go get my bags and I'm going to the airport. Guess who got my motherfucking ID? The assistant. Why don't Chrisean Malone have her ID? Ask them that. Is it because I'm the type of person to get on a flight? I don't even have my motherfucking ID. I'm glad I got clear. I could fly out JFK.
All right, I'm like, we heard enough. She's, you know, so look, I got a number of things to say about, you know, Chrisean Rock and her faith walk and everything, but I want you to go first. As a woman, I want you to go first and speak on Chrisean Rock.
Well, yeah, look, I'm just gonna keep it short because honestly, I liked Chrisean at one point in this life of her fame, but you know, at this point, I think she's just confused and she's trying to figure out her way. And you know, Blueface, her baby daddy, still in jail. Even his ex-fiance that moved on. She making food videos on TikTok and doing appearances and feeding her kids. That's what Chrisean needs to be doing, saying she's a Christian. The other baby mama is on TikTok just looking cute, showing us how good she take care of her kids. Chrisean is still screaming on Zeus, fighting with her sister. One day going to church, singing in church, then the next day going and fighting on baddies. Like, I'm not interested in that narrative anymore, you know? So honestly, I think Chrisean just needs to just fall back, take care of her son that looks like he needs some additional support with her drinking and things during her pregnancy. Are we gonna forget that and all those crazy things? I mean, we all want to get lit, but good Lord, that's the time you gotta chill. She sees firsthand the consequences of that decision. Still chasing Blueface, he ended up in jail. You getting them tatted on your neck and this and that. That's brain rot. Like, yeah, I pray that she really does turn her life around and give it to God, because she really does have a good story and a testimony. Yeah. And when she does come out and sing for the Lord and stuff, it is really moving and touching, but you've done it one too many times. Now I'm like, is this even real? I don't want to see it no more. So I'm over Chrisean, but I hope that she really can, you know, get out of this Zeus network curse and really elevate to the Christian lady that she said she is and wants to be.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't think that was I think that was a good perspective, you know, that you have about that situation. You know, after I saw, you know, Chrisean Rock do an interview and then even give her testimony on stage, one thing that I said is that, you know what, no matter what she go through, I'm always gonna pray for her, and I really hope that there's people around her that is uplifting her, because this is one thing that I do know. She's going through a spiritual battle. All right. She's going through a heavy spiritual battle. Chrisean Rock is trying to be a woman of the faith while living in a very evil world. If you are not totally locked in with Christ and you are playing back and forth, up and down, and being a lukewarm Christian, then it's going to be very hard to totally separate yourself from what's going on in the world. And the world is going to continue to pull you back, and you're going to go through all type of battles inside of your body, your mind, your heart, your soul. And it's going to be so hard to get away from that. She got to totally separate herself from everything and everyone around her. Everything outside of, except for her child, she needs to separate herself from. I don't care if it's Blueface, her mother, her sister, Zeus. She got to separate herself from everyone. That's why I say in Romans 12:2, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. This world cannot conform you. You got to be transformed. You got to be anew to this world. You got to have people in this world looking at you like you a foreigner when it come down to your walk with faith, with Christ. Zeus shouldn't be able to come to her for nothing. She shouldn't still be on that show. You can't live as a believer and still be on the Zeus network. There's no way that will ever work. So when
Dang, how she gonna get? She gotta replace that bag, but the Lord will do it.
That's the sacrifice you have to make when it comes down to walking with God. You got to trust in the Lord. What did I say earlier in Proverbs 5:3? Trust in the Lord with all of your heart.
Lean not on your own
Exactly.
In all your ways, acknowledge Him.
Submit to Him, and He will set your path straight. Exactly. I'm good you learning it. I say it so much, I hope everybody learns it. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, that's what she have to do. She have to trust God.
Yeah.
If you're not in a position and place where you're ready to trust God, then shame on you.
Yeah.
You're not really walking with God.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you're not trusting God. You're not fully submitted to Christ yet.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. When it comes down to Chrisean Rock, yes, she's going through a spiritual battle, but I don't think that she fully submitted to Christ.
Yeah.
And I feel for her. My heart go out to her. I wouldn't want her to hear something like this and think that I'm talking about her. I'm not doing that. I just want her to understand, Chrisean,
Yeah.
there's things that you're doing that's showing you're not ready to fully submit yet, and you haven't. There's certain things in this world you would not be able to do if you fully submitted. You know, you would not be able to go and do shows with these girls who used to do shows with before, who's still living in the world. You would not be able to do that. You would say, I can't put myself in that position. In fact, if y'all want to have a Bible study, we could do that. But I can't go over there with y'all and go hang out in the club and then spit out the language that she's spitting out of her mouth when it comes down to how she's still cussing. She's not ready. I feel for her. I wish, I really wish that there were people around her that would just go put their arm around her and say, hey, just walk with us. Now, if you're not ready, you're not ready.
Yeah.
And if she's not ready, be honest with that. One thing that God do not like is a person who serve two masters.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't like her. You know what I'm saying? That's what God hate the most. Hate the most. It's like, if you're gonna go over there and be over there, just go over there and be over there.
Over there, I know.
But don't be trying to serve two masters.
Yeah, no, that's real.
Because there's no way that you could live the way that you live and just be following Christ. There's no way.
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts in regards to Chrisean. Not getting on her, not saying nothing bad about her. I just think that she still have a lot of work, and she's going through a battle that if she don't remove herself from the world, she's not gonna win. That's just the way it is.
No, that's real. Yeah. Prayers for Chrisean. I hope she gets it together, because she really is a nice looking, charismatic young lady. She just all over the place. Like, dang, get that tooth back in. Like, what is all that about? All that money, all that ratchetry, like. But yeah, I hope she get it together. Like, overall.
I'm not even gonna get into all of that. I'll let you do all of that.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's real though. She's a mother now. Come on, we have to hold mothers to a standard, man.
Yeah. That's true.
Especially black mothers.
I mean, that's a conversation you can have with them.
Exactly. I'll have it next time. There is a topic though that I do want to make sure we get to, the YN topic. Like,
we get into it. No. I mean, that's here.
Look at the time. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh no, it's listed. We gonna get to it. We gonna so we'll leave the Chrisean topic at that. At the end of the day, we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
But we are praying for her, and I just want people to understand, and that's just something I want people to take from this topic with Chrisean Rock. If you serving God and you serving Him the right way, there should be no reason that you want to associate yourself with what's going on in this world. This is why you should have groups, church groups, women groups, and individuals and people that you could go and get around, because yes, we do need community. We do need to fellowship with one another, right? This is why it's important to have these communities and groups, so you don't have to feel like you got to go back to those old groups that is going to take you back in the world and now have you out here as a backslider, right?
Yeah,
that's when it starts to get even worse.
Yeah, if you stay in the same pond.
Yeah, then you start going through now. And I'm not saying that's gonna happen to her, but I'm saying now you're getting sick, you're getting diseases, your hair falling, all type of stuff that you go through because now you out here backsliding. You turned away from God. You basically said, God, I don't need you. I don't want you. That's what you basically did. And now you going back into the devil playground. The devil like, you back over here with me now? Oh, I'm really getting you now.
Oh, right.
I'm really getting you now.
What
you
is
turned away from me for God. I'm coming now.
No.